That makes me angry. Biggie was just talking about the best screen name he's seen. If you missed this earlier, he's playing a new video game with people online.
Yeah, he's out of the police department.
Now he's
enlisted.
He's military now.
Yep, playing Battlefield 6.
And one guy's screen name is the black guy from Predator 1, not 2. That's the screen name.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
It's kind of clever, I guess.
I suppose. I've only seen Predator 1. Carl Weathers is who he's talking about.
Predator 2 is Danny Glover.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was funny he distinguished between the two. It wasn't, just the black guy from Predator.
So Chris Demm said, well, what are your most popular names on there? And Biggie's like, well, of course, like, your mama's a hoe, your mama's box. And I was like, you know what? First of all,
6'9".
Yeah.
It's so offensive to mothers. Mothers are so important to our society. I mean, mothers are the most important thing. And what do we do always? Your mama's box.
And I guess now...
Infuriating.
Do you remember there was...
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Remember there was a generation raised on your mama jokes.
Oh, yeah.
There were books, movies, songs.
I never told one. You know what? I love my mother, and I would say...
You never told her your mama joke?
When I was a juvenile, maybe.
Well, and you always
Down
had
the
to
hall with that guy?
Okay, we told your mama jokes while I was in my 20s, but even then...
You never thumbed through a Yo Mama So Fat book?
I've thumbed through your mama so fat.
When she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
I get no enjoyment out of it. I never got enjoyment out of that. Well, because it talked about mothers, and mothers are sacrosanct to me. They are very, very important.
And I think I pointed this out before. There's always one person who has to overreact. Don't say that about my mama.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that was kind of that began the backlash to your mama jokes. People would say, "Don't talk." You could say anything you want about dads, anything you want about brothers, anything you want about the person, but not mother.
With the fact that the popular screen names now are your mama's box. Bothers me a great deal. And then Biggie was like, and of course you get, big titty 69. I was like, well, you know what? Why do we do this? Why can we not just be like Chris? Or
Chris who loves the Broncos.
Chris who loves the Broncos.
Yeah, you'd be outed as what they call battle dad now. You're old. And they have to. My thing is,
why don't you have some dignity and say Timothy from New Jersey? Is my screen name. Why does it have to be?
Yeah, they'd get off on killing you.
Yeah,
kill Tim from New Jersey again.
Why are all fantasy football names, darts, farts? Why can't you be upstanding citizen or
fun-loving fellas?
Resident of
Just
Dover,
here for
Delaware,
fun.
just here for fun, or what? It doesn't have to be some weirdo thing like that.
Sometimes you have to spell it kind of funny because the gaming system will pick up an inappropriate name. So like Mr. Titty Shot, but he spelled it like Tittee.
If I could sit in a room with Mr. Titty Shot, I would say to him, Mr. Titty Shot, is this really what you want to portray? Is this the image you want to portray to all these people online? Can't you just be Carl from Kenosha? Can you not be that or just something regular like that?
Now, the time has changed, and sometimes people, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but sometimes they say that the commander-in-chief sometimes set the tone.
Oh,
I don't know. Did you see this over the weekend?
I think we.
I don't.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
there was there was some talks. There were talks last week about a summit between, I want to say, Putin and Trump.
Yeah,
and they're trying to figure out where, not Moscow,
right,
and not D.C.,
not Washington.
So they're trying to find an alternate location, and apparently, Hungary, somewhere in the nation of Hungary. Either they raised their hand and said, well, why not Hungary?
All right, come on over here. Come over to Budapest.
And so I guess reporters asked the White House spokeswoman, Carolyn Levitt, and said, who picked Hungary for the Putin-Trump talks? And she wrote back simply, your mom.
What?
Yeah.
That's right.
What?
Your mom did.
What? How?
This is the tone.
How
coarse.
That is coarse. How can a high-ranking official, the mouthpiece for the president, say, who picked Budapest? Your mom.
I thought maybe you were going to mention the video he posted over the weekend. Did you see that?
No,
you didn't see Top Trump.
Oh, well,
I don't.
They had some around the country, some No Kings protests over the weekend.
I heard. Yeah. Did you? I heard about that.
He might have been in some traffic because of one. What's going on?
Me?
So he released a video of himself wearing a crown.
Pretty sure it's AI.
Oh, it's AI.
Oh, is it AI?
It's AI.
Inside a fighter jet.
Somebody made it, but he's flying the fighter jet. Now, the protesters aren't being bombed by him. Instead, he is dropping excrement
Torrents of poo.
all over the protesters. So if you're wondering how we got here, this is it.
No, we were here,
coarse.
but we were coarse
10,
15 years ago.
But no president would have ever done that.
I don't think a president would have
agree.
released a video of him pooping on protesters.
Wait a minute. You're saying this comes from the White House. This wasn't just somebody.
From
White
Vance
House,
and Trump.
Yeah, this is from his account.
No president would ever do that. No, I agree with you on that. He's the most coarse of any president. I don't like even when the president curses. I don't care for that. I think that with the office, there should be some decorum. But we had Billy 69 is a screen name 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I would say to the president, A, set a tone. In fact, I'd have a press conference and say, let's be better. Let's
And that's what he do to your press conference. There'd be an AI video of you getting dumped on.
Bomb.
Yeah. We should be.
I'm here to stand up for dignity.
the dignity's gone. The dignity is
You sound like a
gone.
lib right now.
I know.
I can't believe that he would. Schumer.
All right. Okay. You're right. It's out of the tube now.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
I would just implore you.
We have set a course for course.
The next person who wants to be Darts Farts or Billy 69 or Your Mama's Box, think for a moment. What do you want to be? What do you want to be?
The first person to kill me on Battlefield 6 was named Dildo Baggins 69.
I want to speak with Dildo Baggins and say to you, please, for the love of humanity, let's bring it back to a modicum of decency here, okay? Let's get back to being decent. You don't have to be Dildo Baggins. You can be Joe from Colorado. That's probably who you really are, right?